Hey guys, today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how I make my famous chocolate chip cookies. And wait, they're not famous. They're my chocolate chip cookies, and I think that they're famous. And you can find the link to the recipe in the description below, or you can go to jenniferbands.com and search for chocolate chip cookies. Or you can Google keto chocolate chip cookies, and it's like the first or second result. So to get started with these cookies, and I will tell you, they're famous to me, and everybody comments on my cookies saying that they've tried so many other cookies and that my keto cookies are their favorite. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just telling you the truth. So in this bowl, we have some almond flour, and it's 3 cups of almond flour. And I'm gonna go ahead, and the way that you do this, it doesn't matter. I just like to maybe just make sure you sprinkle the baking soda. I couldn't remember if it was baking soda or baking powder. Stir in the baking powder or soda, and before you add in the other ingredients, just so it's in with the almond flour. And then we can add in our sweetener, and you can use Swerve. This is Lakanto monk fruit sweetener, and I like to use it sometimes, and I use Swerve. It's really just whatever I have in the pantry at the time. But a favorite powdered sweetener that is 1-for-1 replacement for sugar, that will do. So if you have a stevia that you like to use, a bagged stevia dry that is a 1-for-1 replacement for sugar, it'll tell you on the package. You can use that. I've got here, let me add in my butter. This is lots of softened butter. 3/4 of a cup of softened butter. I'm just going to chop this up a little bit just so it'll be easier to incorporate. And I might have to bust out my hand mixer for this. We will see. We're going to add in the vanilla and some salt, because baked goods, they've got to have salt. And our final ingredient is eggs. Actually, no, it's not our final ingredient. We still have to add the chocolate chips. Oh boy, I am on it today. So there's our eggs. Now let me see if I can mix this without a mixer. Okay, we got our batter all mixed up with our hand mixer, and it looks amazing. So now we can add in our chocolate chips. These are Lily's chocolate chips, and they are sugar-free. They're sweetened with stevia. And our chocolate chip cookie dough is all ready. So now we can use this handy dandy little scooper here to make our cookies perfectly all the same size. So I'm just going to scoop these out on this sheet tray. And this makes about 21 to 22 cookies. Okay, and now I'm just going to take a couple of fingers and just pat these down to flatten them a little bit so they'll bake more evenly. Make our cookies perfect. Okay, these are ready to bake. We're gonna bake them in the 350-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, here are our cookies out of the oven. They look so good, and I've got a special taste tester here who's gonna try a cookie. Here you go, you can tell them. This is my daughter, Audrey.
Tastes good.
You give it a thumbs up? Thumbs up. All right, guys, you can find a link to this recipe in the description below, or you can go to jenniferbands.com and search for chocolate chip cookies, and I will see you guys later. Bye.